for me, it just gives you that impression of like gassing your friends up. You know what I mean? It's like, look at my girl here.
Burney on Trickstar Radio.
The sounds of Jackson Homer featuring Melody and Sienna, who I had on my show recently. Someone who I've also featured on Underground Gems, which we're about to get into now. We are this side of 11 o'clock, which can mean one thing and one thing only. Underground Gems, where I spotlight some underground music that has been on my radar recently that I think you need to be hearing. Some really, really exciting up-and-coming artists that may not get the mainstream attention they deserve. So that's why I'm here, to be a vessel between underground artists and listener and provide you guys out there with some absolute heat for your playlist. The first track we're getting into on this month's Underground Gems comes from a guy called Quali Black. This made its way to my inbox recently. It's a song that goes by the name of Greatness featuring Juvenile Maze. Now this song kind of has a bit of grime influence in the beat. It's got some very ethereal sounding guitars in the background, some very, very much like Koji Radical vibes. You can hear the inspiration in there, but the song itself absolutely bangs. I was so gassed to have it in my inbox. Like, I receive a fair bit of music, and every now and again an underground gem it'll be shining bright as day, and this was that song. If you want to go and check Quali Black out, I recommend you go follow his Instagram. That's KWOLIBLACK. This song is released. It dropped very recently, just towards the end of May, I believe. Can't believe we're at the end of June now. And the song is called Greatness. It's featuring Juvenile Maze. We're getting into it now. This is Underground Gems. That is Quali Black featuring Juvenile Maze. The track is called Greatness. Quite literally, greatness by name, greatness by nature. I love the beat on that. The production's sick as well, how it like really kind of changes. There's sections to it. It pushes the boat out. So make sure you go and add that one to your playlist. That's the sounds of Quali Black, Juvenile Maze, and the song is called Greatness. The first of June's Underground Gems. And such like that is an absolute head bopper. I was just in the studio there, just screw facing, head bopping, and that second verse with it, might come silly with it. Like, I'm not even going to try and emulate the flows right now. Absolutely crazy. That is Greatness. Go check it out. Up next for you, Neilwyn. Now this is an artist who I came across through, I believe, New Music Friday a while ago. She had a song called What Did You Expect, which as soon as I heard it, I absolutely fell in love with it. It was one of my most played songs last year. I spent it on my last show a couple of weeks ago as well. But this is the lead single of her new EP, Magical Thinking. The track is called Guilty. She describes herself as a Welsh neo-soul artist. It's a very kind of mellow, heartfelt, reflective song. The hook line, "Why do I feel so guilty when I've done nothing wrong?" I think it really kind of draws out a lot of emotive thinking, and it's something that you can apply to many situations as well. You know, I'm sure it's a question we've all asked ourselves. Why do I feel so guilty when I've done nothing wrong? The track absolutely bangs, and if you want to catch her on social media, it's Neilwyn Music. That's Niawyn Music. This is her latest single. It's called Guilty. That was Guilty by Neilwyn off her latest EP, Magical Thinking. I recommend you go and check that one out. That song just sounds crisp, you know. It sounds kind of a rustique. The production is absolutely beautiful. The lead guitar going a little bit nuts in the background there, but with some really interesting production. And I love Neilwyn's voice as well. It's got that kind of very unique, like, I don't know what the right word is, vintage sound almost. And yeah, fits perfectly on the neo-soul genre. I love everything I've heard from her so far. I'm definitely going to go and spin the EP later this afternoon as well. It's called Magical Thinking. That was Neilwyn. June's third underground gem for you next, coming from one of the South Coast's finest. This is my friend Darkstar Graver, and I believe I'm right in saying that this is a 10 till 12 show exclusive. As far as I can tell, this track has not been released yet. It's definitely not on Spotify, which is what I use. It may be a SoundCloud release, but I'm going to run with the line that this is an exclusive. The song is called I'm the Man. As you can tell from the title, big tune of self-love, feeling yourself, you know what I mean? It's got that kind of avant-garde feel on the production, some very wavy, interesting kind of synth sounds, some string in the beat as well, and it's just a real bop. If you want to check out Graver, Darkstar Graver, His Instagram handle is literally DarkStarGraver. This guy is constantly smashing shows, and he always has really interesting visuals to go with his tracks, as well as a very unique sound that he has established nicely over the last few years. So we're looking into it now. This one is called I'm the Man, the sounds of Darkstar Graver. Hard tune, that one. That is Darkstar Graver. I'm the Man. I was just absolutely bopping in the studio. I'm not gonna lie, it feels a little bit weird. Like, I've had guests in with me the last 3 shows I've done, so to now be in the studio by myself, just absolutely smashing my head up and down to that tune, feels a little bit lonely, but I couldn't ask for better company than the sounds of Darkstar Graver. Go and check him out. That's Darkstar Graver, Graver, all one word, on Instagram. You don't want to miss what he's got coming up. And if that tune is dropping soon, I'm sure there's going to be a video to go with it as well. So make sure you're locked in for that. Underground Gems bringing the heat in June. 4th on the list, D-Funds from JTR and of course Lucas Santamaria. Whenever this guy sends me music, I know it's going to bang. Lucas Santamaria production just never ever misses, and this new tune is no exception to that rule. It's called Crew. It's featuring D-Funds. I've featured Jay Reese previously, another member of JTR. These guys are killing it at the moment. They're making some real big moves and dropping some very, very wavy music as well, slipping in nicely to that UK kind of cloud rap scene. What I love about this music and Luca Santamaria's production especially is the kind of crossover between the American influence sound in the beats and the UK cloud rap delivery on the vocals. It just sounds so good. You want to check these guys out. Is DFUNDS, D-Funds, JTR, all one word, or Luca, LUCA _ Santa Maria. I will spell that for you after the track if you need it. But this is the new one from them. This is called Crew. You're locked into Underground Gems with me, Burney. More wavy sounds coming from the JTR Posse's corner. That one is called Crew. D-Funds with Lucas Santamaria on production. Like I say, if you want to check them out, it's D-Funds JTR and Luca _ Santamaria. That's SANTAMARIA JTR on Instagram. Go give those guys a follow. I love, there's so much packed into that tune, even though it's like a little neat kind of 3-minute track. There's grime influence in there, there's US influence, there's cloud rap influence, and it all sits together so nicely in a very neat package. So the JTR crew, ones to watch for sure, someone I love featuring on Underground Gems. 5th and final Underground Gem for June now. This is an artist who I featured before. She goes by the name Loey, and this latest single, That's My Girl, absolutely slaps. Let me tell you that. It's just got that sound of city living to it. Like, I really just love how you can picture this song kind of as you're strutting down London town. You're just like looking around at the sun beaming down on you, you know what I mean? You're catching a nice tan on your face, and this tune is called That's My Girl. For me, it just gives you that impression of like gassing your friends up, you know what I mean? It's like, look at my girl here. She's got all these incredible features, no flaws, and it's a real nice, like, just self-love to an extent, but also you could imagine singing it about one of your girlfriends, you know what I mean? It's Loey on Instagram if you want to go and give her a follow. The bass line on this is an absolute stank face of a bass line as well. This is June's final Underground Gem. It's called That's My Girl. Wowza. That is Loey with That's My Girl. Do you see what I mean? Like, I'm going to stick that tune in my headphones next time I'm in London. I'm actually in London this weekend, so I'm going to bang that one in my headphones, and I'm going to be strutting down the pavement. I almost said the sidewalk then. I'm not even slightly American, but yeah, such a feel-good tune. Like that little bridge section when the choir, well, like the multiple vocals come in, I was just absolutely taken away just then. I've got the headphones in right now, and it really took me places. That's My Girl by Loey, Loie. Her Instagram is It's Loey, ITSLOIE. Go check her out. Go check out all the underground artists I featured on this month's Underground Jams, because it has been a real mixed bag today. We've had some rap, we've had some neo soul, we've had some feel good R&B, a little bit of everything. And I think it's so important that in a world where there's music churned out every single day by artists of all scales, you know, you've got the biggest of the big all the way down to people that are really trying to make a name for themselves or just like make music because they love doing it. regardless of what their reason is so important to go and support underground artists, which is what I'm going to be doing every month. If you are an underground artist out there and you want to be featured on July's Underground Jams, you know what to do. Come hit me on Instagram. It's Burney_official, BURNEY_official, or hit my email address. It's in my bio on Instagram. It's burneysmail@gmail.com. I want to feature as many of you as possible.
Burney on Trickstar Radio.